Hello, everybody. Hello, everyone. Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening, depending on where you are or what time you're listening to the replay. Another beautiful day here. I hope you're all well. We're together now again, so lovely, so wonderful, along with all of our friends on a different plane, so to speak, or sometimes people call them invisible helpers, all of the beloved masters, the angels, all the beautiful light beings, and our galactic families. Good morning, Cynthia. Lovely to see you. Just gonna do something with my phone here. There we go. That's better. Hope everybody's okay. Just taking some nice deep breaths, if that feels right for you, and just letting go, letting go, letting go, closing our eyes, going inward to the stillness within. Presence anchored in the heart. Anchored in the heart is always so amazing. Into love energy, into deep peace. Feel our feet grounding into the grass, imagining grass under our feet or the sand of a beach under our feet, and just connecting to Mother Earth so beautifully, into beautiful Mother Nature. Let's just welcome into our hearts all the blessings of Mother Nature, all the beautiful energy of the trees, of the blue sky, all the greenery, all the plants, and the sunshine. Yes, let's welcome in that beautiful sunshine. Excuse me. Excuse me. Just a lovely shudder. Just means sort of the intensifying of the energy. Thank you to all of our galactic families, all of our loved ones that are here to support us and nurture us, protect us, to enhance our lives, to enhance everything, to make it easier for us. There's so much support that we don't even specifically aware of, but probably can just feel it on another level. I thank you all the support for being here with us, the masters, the light beings, the galactic family. And thank you for all your love and endless support and all your unconditional love. Just remembering that higher self loves us all so much and so unconditionally. Higher self actually adores us. Just like a very loving mother adores her child or her baby. Imagine that kind of love being sent to us from higher self and all the other beings. Isn't that like absolutely super beautiful? Let us just, more shudders. Just take that in. Oh, let's just take that in. The energy is so strong. It does make me a little sleepy, a little yawn coming up there. Wow. Just feeling so much energy down in my energy centers in the front of my body. It's making me, it's beautiful. It's causing me to like shiver. It's just so beautiful, so powerful. Place your hands on your body if that enhances your situation. I've got my hands on and massaging for myself. I'm doing my heart chakra and my solar plexus and my sacral. We're all getting massive downloads of loving, beautiful, healing energy. Can heal our broken hearts. Can energize our solar plexus. And can help to clear our sacral chakra and our root chakra. Just let the light do its thing and let the magic begin. Just giving myself a hug, so to speak, and just massaging those areas with so much love and tenderness. Thank you, dear body, for holding what you've been holding. And now it's time to release a lot of it. Balance a lot of it. Clear a lot of it, especially I'm just speaking when I'm getting the anger and the rage. Wow, the anger and the rage, it's been stored from the past. Letting go of anger and rage. That has just come up for me. Anger and rage and any feelings of not good enough. Phew, gone. Just gone. It just dissolved. Anything about not good enough. Dissolved. Anything about what's wrong with me. Dissolved. Anything about why can't I do this? Why can't I succeed at this thing? Gone. We just love ourselves unconditionally. The way our beloveds love us. The way our beloved light families love us. See, we're clearing out stuff and we're making room for more love energy to enter. How beautiful is that? We place that stored up, maybe pent up anger and rage and sadness and grief and those heavy tears, poof, 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 dissolved. We could choose to stay with it. I'm getting that we are just clearing it. You can always do what you want later, or even now. I mean, obviously it's totally free will. But for now, I'm suggesting just letting it, taking the lead from our masters and just allowing them to dissolve it so it's gone, so that you can immediately be filled up with more light. And you don't have that darkness taking residency. You have more light residing in your being. How about that? I hope that's okay for everyone. And if it's not, I don't mean to not honor your trauma. Please do not think of it in any way being disrespectful to your traumatic experiences. We're just being offered a chance to clear it. Clear it like it never happened. But if you need to stay with it, you have to do that for yourself. For now, we're just clearing it. Clearing, 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 clearing. We need to fast track things they're saying. We need to let go. We're masters. So we can reside in our highest frequencies and be of highest service to mankind. We're being given a huge gift of releasing, clearing, and dissolving, and stepping into the higher version of who we really are. Be ready for this. If you're not ready for this, then we respect you. But we are offering you a clearing to take you to the next level. You can embody more and more and more of your true self. You can embody more and more of your true self. I have a sweater here I'm just going to put on. Energy is still extremely strong, extremely powerful. It's a great opportunity to clear and to soar. Welcome everyone, welcome. See, some more people have been joining. We've been getting some beautiful downloads of energy, like packages of energy. It seems a little different. Packages of energy. Not sure why they're saying it that way, but it's what they're saying, so that's what I'm giving us. Packages of energy, that's interesting. Excuse me. And everyone's slightly different, so everyone gets a different package or a different version of energy, of healing, of clearing, of lightening up, of growing, of just saying what they're giving, succeeding. We all succeed differently. Just let the music soothe you. Hopefully it's loud enough. slightly louder. Yes. They're reminding me. So I'm gonna say again how when they directed me to start offering attunements, they said that they would play through me like a symphony, and everyone would receive the exact melody that they need at this time. And there'd be a different melody for each individual and for each group. So you're going to get your melody of light and healing that you need, and everyone will get what they need. Whether you're listening live or on the recording, it's always works that way. It's magic and it's wonderful. Okay. Bring your awareness to your heart center. Feels like we're getting a love bath. Just feel the love in your heart center. It's both receiving and transmitting at the same time. Also, so much love is coming in through our crown and flowing down to our heart, down into our arms, into our beautiful healing hands. Our beautiful healing hands. We have beautiful healing hands. Don't hesitate to touch yourself, like to hug yourself, to place your hands on your heart or on your chest or wherever it feels right. On your eyes, on your ears, your belly. And don't hesitate if it's if it's the right moment, if it's appropriate to touch another. And just know that you are helping them to receive healing energy. Children especially, and I know pets of course, but children especially love being touched and cuddled, and if they'll sit still, if not, you can still touch them. Or as you know, you can do without touch as well. But our hands have beautiful healing energy in them. Sometimes people like to rub them together to activate that more. So this light's just pouring in and coming down to our arms and into our palms, and you can see that anytime you would like. Any kind of healing, just picture the light coming in down into your heart, your arms, and into your hands. Just your presence is healing for people. So that's a wonderful, wonderful. I know most of you know all this, but they're just reiterating, so we have that. So that's really, really nice. Really, really nice. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. And gratitude is a beautiful place to be when you're feeling heartfelt gratitude. It's absolutely so wonderful for your being. I'm just feeling called to place my hands on my body, my chest, my heart, my belly. I'm getting the words, where do we go from here? Let's see. Where do we go from here? open to receiving and integrating the beautiful attunement. Closing my eyes, I feel so much. Just so much more, actually. But for myself, probably there's just less distraction. Soaking it all up, taking it all in, and just becoming more and more expansive. 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 I can just feel the energy pouring out of my hands. Wow, even more and more and more. Beautiful healing energy. Maybe we can just take a moment to send love and light to Florida. Lee County was the worst part where myself and my family have properties. It's, I'm not saying it for me, I'm just saying for all of Lee County that's with no power and no water, no stores open, no gas stations. It's a complete disaster zone. I mean, there are a little bit of stores and gas stations, but it's not a normal life at all right now. No water, no electricity. Water's starting to come on. Hopefully electricity will be following. Could take a long time, but I think it's gradually coming on. Crews are working around the clock. Anyway, sending lots of love to all of those people and giving gratitude for all the huge influx of people showing up to help from other states in Florida, from all over, and a lot of kindness from a lot of people. People leaving their families to work to restore power and water and cell phone service. There's no cell phone service, so it's really, really tricky situation. Sending lots of love. Sending love to those who lost their lives. May they make a successful, peaceful transition as much as possible. It was the worst storm in the history of Florida. Just coming back to our physical bodies now. Just receiving and receiving, because there's just so much energy. So many gifts of energy for us. I'm just getting a little download about when they were saying packets of energy. It's really cool. They're saying if you want to keep a couple of packets, like a little package, and sometime when you're going through something challenging, you can just open up the package and receive an energy boost. I thought that was pretty cool. That's very different. And you know, you can energize things, objects, and people can take them, and the energy will work with them. I know in certain places, in medical facilities, for instance, that some of the healing practitioners, like therapeutic touch or whatever, Reiki, will put healing energy into blankets, like for cancer patients and people receiving treatments, and then they'll give them to the patients and they'll provide extra comfort for them. So they're sort of giving us an idea of we can even make our own healing packets for people if and when appropriate. So that's very cool. I think, and for a child as well, if the child is experiencing some trauma of some sort, you can energize one of their stuffed animals to provide extra comfort for them. So let's keep that in mind. I'm going to try it this week with anyone that it seems right for, and see how it goes. Of course, with our food, when we're cooking, when we're feeding people, and we're feeding ourselves, that's another really big deal. I think it's a huge deal. Energizing the food. Energizing the food and, filling it with light and vitality so that it can really, when we eat it, when we consume it, we're just taking in all the beautiful energy. That's huge. And you know that food cooked with love always tastes way better and just is way more enjoyable. So keep that in mind. We can all keep that in mind with cooking and also with anything, I guess. Infusing light, infusing light, infusing light. Let's be creative. I know just our mere presence is healing, but these are just other little things that they're reminding us about. I don't always remember to send energy into the food that I eat, but I've started doing it more and more lately, and so if you think there's something that's maybe not quite as healthy as you would like that you're going to eat, you can just infuse it with light and turn it into healthy food. I do believe that. It's alchemy. I do believe that. I do believe that. Just saying, if you have any challenges in your life that you'd like to just sort of place into our healing circle, or if you'd love this energy to be focused on helping you with some challenges, like some problems in your life, some issues, some hurdles. They could be health issues, they could be financial, they could just be situations, they could be disputes, whatever. Let's just have with this beautiful energy and just make it all better. Magical solutions, lovely miracles just unfolding, and everything is okay for the best possible outcome. I was seeing a bear all of a sudden, which is unusual. I like a bear. Standing in front of a package. It's like this bear energy is blocking something. I don't know if that means anything to anyone, but you can always look up bear Indian medicine after. Thank you, bear, for your appearance. I know it means you're trying to help. It was sort of an angry bear. It was unusual. I'm just out of the blue seeing that. It was like angry bear energy blocking someone's progress with something. That's the best way I can describe it. Sort of not letting something get through. Thank you all so much. Just enjoying, just being open, just relaxing. Expect miracles. Miracles are unfolding every day. Expect miracles. I think this is another thing that I see myself getting much better at, and we could all, it's so helpful. Don't accept the status quo. If you're having an issue with something, or if something in the world is like, oh, that's the way it is, don't accept the status quo. For myself, yeah, I'll catch myself saying, oh, that's what it is. And it's like, no, it doesn't have to be. It doesn't have to be. We can just, I can't think of an example, like if there's something going on and there's sort of a certain situation and you think, it's terrible or something, that's just the way it is or whatever. You can, boom, you can just blast through that with your intention and your energy, or just expect it to be amazing. Expect it. Don't take for granted that it's always going to be that way, or it's going to continue to be that way. You can just like imagine like a much better outcome for everybody, like a much more pleasant outcome, more positive outcome, more happy outcome. You know, you can see, maybe even see somebody or see a country or see certain things a certain way, and it might make you feel bad. I'm trying to just say how it's feeling for me, and you think, oh, that's terrible, and then you can just go, wow, that could change in a moment. It could just, miracles can happen, things can be resolved, things can get better, and everything will be okay. That could happen. It might not, but it's always, I think, good to cast that energy. I was going to say like casting a spell, a positive spell on something, allowing positive spins to come on things. I think that's really important. Or if you're going somewhere and it seems like it's going to take too long because this happens or that, you can just go, that might not happen. This might not be the case. Like I'm just thinking in Florida, they're saying, well, it's going to take ages for the energy to come back on for the electrical, and so you just say, oh, well, I guess that's the way it is. And in one way, you can accept what is, which is great, but then you can also have the attitude, hey, maybe it's going to come on in a day or so. Maybe it won't take a week or 2 weeks or 3 weeks. You never know. I wouldn't, do you know what I'm saying? But don't be attached to it. Put it out there. Hey, you know what? It doesn't have to be what they're saying. It could be a day. It could be 2 days. And put it out there to lift up the situation. That's just one example. Because it's, for sure, accept what is. Be okay with what is. Don't be all like, but also make space for another possibility as well. Give room for that to happen. Clear a space for that to happen, create another possibility. There's so many things where I've done that and it's worked out really well. Something like, okay, you never get a parking space there. And it's like, not listening to that. And you go to a certain place where it's usually super busy and then you get a parking space right at the front door. That's a more common one probably at the parking angels. But there's so many things in our life that we can do that with. Like anything that you're dealing with in life where it's like, geez, I gotta wait for this or that's not working out. Just say, but maybe this will happen. Imagine like a possibility that you think would be much, much more useful, much more pleasant, much more positive, much better for people, yourself or others. So many things about people in their life and, I guess that's going to happen, but boom. Like there's a person that's a severe alcoholic and they've been a severe alcoholic all their lives. It seems like, it's never going to change because it's just been that way forever, say for 50 years. And it's just, you don't want to, because maybe you've been hurt by it and, you don't want to get your hopes up, and so you just sort of say, okay, well, I guess that's the way it is. But you could also not expect it exactly, but you could just allow for the possibility of a miracle to happen. Say, wow, something could happen, a miracle could happen. But once again, you don't want to be hanging on to that because you're just going to get, you could set yourself up for disappointment. Do you understand what I'm saying? Like, don't accept what is, of course, but in certain situations, it's great to just put out another possibility and see what happens and let it go. But believe that it's possible. We're just creating new realities, shifting, creating new realities. And we can certainly do that with this world situation. It's very tricky. It's a fine line. It's about getting your hopes all up and everything. And then your hopes could be dashed. Or just saying, yeah, you know what? This could be different. That could happen this way. Anything's possible. I think expecting miracles is the bottom line, but then letting go. But I love that phrase, expect a miracle. And once again, as I say, we don't want to be attached to it. So expecting miracles has worked out really well for me. Or if you see a miracle that just seems like, wow, how did that happen? The super amount of gratitude to keep it flowing, to keep that flowing. So, you know what? We are way showers. We are lighthouses. We are powerful beings. We are masters. We are embodying that more and more and more and more and more and more. And all these things are like completely changing the world. Completely changing the world. I'm seriously like, expect amazing things to happen, and it certainly helps them to happen. I hope this will work for you. I really believe in it. It's happened. It's worked for me so many times. It's worked for me so many times. You might be running late for something and you're getting all upset, and then it worked out to be even better because it was better for you to get there at that time. So just try to let go of, if we can let go of anxieties and just say, well, that's the way it's supposed to be, or trust that it's happening for a reason. I hope it brings you a lot of peace and joy to use that in your life. And it's, these, I guess it's like, instead of being negative, some terrible things might happen, and, I'll just say nothing we can do about it, but also I think there is a lot we can do with our energy. Just envisioning different outcomes and then setting them out there, setting that possibility out there. There's so many ways we can work with this. We can do intense visualizations. You know, like when the Berlin Wall came down, I think there was a lot of prayer going on at that time around the world. So that kind of thing is, there's those situations. So, and certainly praying for areas in the world where there's a lot of war and stuff, like just like we were doing for Florida. I think praying for miracles for Florida. Praying for miracles for the planet, like, you know, like possibly a huge fleet of ships would land and something great would happen. Like, there's just so many possible miracles. New technologies might just suddenly be allowed to be available, like the ones that they're hiding, like, you know, cold fusion and free energy and all that. Suddenly, all of a sudden, boom, it's all out there. Just imagine this world living with, you know, beautiful healing energies that can heal everyone easily and effortlessly. The processed foods being banned, like all the unhealthy foods being banned, and people eating like delicious, fresh, organics, you know, pesticides being banned, and just this whole new world emerging. So much happiness and joy and health, good health, and the diseases just disappearing. That feels beautiful, doesn't it? All these crazy diseases that are caused by stuff going on the planet right now. Just imagine that. Those negative situations be gone, and heaven on earth is here. So beautiful, so beautiful, so beautiful. I hope you will enjoy that as much as I do. All those beings that are concealing the good, let that just be poof, gone. Just want to make money, so they have to conceal the new inventions and the new stuff. You want to be free from dependency on gas and oil and hydroelectricity, and be able to receive all the natural, available types of energy that is free. You want to be free from being slaves. We just want to have heaven on earth. So be it, and so it is. Amen, 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 and amen. I love you, I love you, I love you. We're going to wind up the session feeling a lot of beautiful energy. I just keep saying, I hope you're enjoying it. Hope you're enjoying it. Oh, wow. My hands are really vibrating now. There's a really good chance to release some energy in your belly area now. I'm just getting that, so just be open to letting it go and dissolving and moving upward and onward and upward. Love you guys so much. I'm so grateful for your presence. Mwah. Lots and lots and lots of love and good fortune and amazing healing and amazing miracles in your life. Just amazing, amazing things. Love you so much. Namaste. Bye for now.